Rock!
Fun day.
Yeah, I've never driven through a couch. Holy shit! Ah! Like that. Ah! Like, just like that. For like 15 minutes though. People were like, dude, shut up. And I'm like, ah! Whoop, whoop. This could possibly be the best day ever. This day didn't start out too good. I really didn't want to go to work. I was like, I really don't like work, especially on Fridays. Fridays are not a good day to work if you're into that kind of thing. But, so I got there and I started having like pains in my back, like kidney pains, right? Like, that shit really hurts, like that kind of pain. And somebody's been riding dirt bikes back here, and it ain't been me. Oh, this whole thing changed. So, I've had kidney stones before once, and I was playing paintball, and I was going hard, way too hard, and I jumped over one of those barriers. I'm sure y'all have a name for them, and I landed on my side and like rolled. I must have knocked a kidney stone loose because I started having like real back pain, like real bad, and I was like, well, that was stupid, I shouldn't have done that. And it started like moving out towards the left side across the back of my back, and I was like, that's never happened. So I was like, I'm even more effed up than I thought. So I went into a fire station and I said, hey, you know, this is what's going on, and they're like, bro, you got kidney stones. Like, it's the worst pain you've ever felt, and I was like, yeah, but I don't feel like I'm dying, but it's pretty damn bad, you know? So anyways, this morning I was like, great, I don't want to have to deal with that again. And it still kind of hurts a little bit, but it may be just like the way I slept or something, I don't know. I don't think I got kidney stones again, so that's pretty badass. I'd have a CAT scan and all this shit. But, I did pretty good at work, and then when I got off work, before I got off work, my buddy calls me, and he's like, hey man, I got this bike, and he's like, the turn signals and the hazards don't work. Well, first he was like, the hazards don't work, and I was like, well, change the fucking switch. And he salvages bikes, so he's got like bike parts everywhere. So he's like, it's not that. He's like, dude, I changed everything. I changed the switch, changed the flasher, changed this, changed that. It's none of that shit. So, he goes, dude, if you can fix it, I'll give you $50. Like, $50 is yours if you can fix it. I'm like, $50? Holy shit, it's a lot of money. So, I'm stuck here. I went to his house, and, started looking up schematics for GSXR online, and they don't really give that shit away anymore. So I finally found what I thought was a good one. It was the wrong one. And it's like a road map, you know, if you know the right one, you're still lost. So once I found the right one, I finally traced it down, and it was a brown wire circuit, and the brown wire circuit runs all the lights except for the turn signals or it runs all the lights except for the headlights. And one of the lights it runs is the position light. And I was like, position light? I've worked on bikes a while. I've never heard of position light. Oh, it's a GSXR, so the little light above the headlight. Little tiny bulb, like a marker light. It's called the position light. It's like, well, that's new on me. I should really jump that. So, anyways, it turned out the turn signals did not work because of the ignition switch. And he didn't believe that. Here goes nothing. Like a boss. That's deep. So I made $50, and I checked my email, and the guy from RHOKed Gear contacted me, and he says, hey, go over to the Garden Snake's house because I got a pair of pants for you. And I was like, holy shit! Ah! Like that. Ah! Like, just like that. For like 15 minutes, though. People were like, dude, shut up. And I'm like, ah! And I told him, dude, thank you so much. Like, you don't know how much that means to me. Like, I've never been given something by somebody who doesn't even know me just for my riding. And he sent me another email and said, you're wearing the wrong kind of helmet too, so why don't you find out your helmet size and I'll send you one. And that made me go, ah! Like even more. It's like, holy shit! Because I've got an older rye helmet, but it's like 6 years old. Maybe even older, maybe 7 years, 8 years old. And I've been wanting a new helmet, but they're so damn expensive, and I'm living by myself in my house right now, so money's not easy to come by. Especially not $800-900. But apparently in the mail I'm gonna get a RHOKed helmet. That's gonna be awesome, and I'm pretty freaking stoked about it. I can't even tell you. It makes me want to jump my bike off cliffs and shit. And go really fast into things, like trees. And scream RHOKed everywhere I go. RHOKed! I guess I should scream rock some more so I get like a good soundbite. So when I put that RHOKed sponsors me, that I could have it say RHOKed in the background, just like Jake, because he's sponsored by RHOKed. And they pretty much rock, because that guy's awesome. And he's got lighted wheels on his bike, and he does wheelies, and he touches the license plate on the ground. I seen that shit. That was pimp. I can't do that. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I'm gonna learn how. It's gonna be awesome. I gotta go before I hyperventilate and die. Breathe, Chris. Breathe. Breathe.